And by doing that, that allows me to get a lot more positive feedback. Today is Monday, March 22nd, and it's about noon, so I've got one item that I need to go ahead and pack up for today so far. It's a set of these Rimmel long-lasting lipstick. It's number 084, and I did lot 4 of these together. I believe I'm into it for a cost of goods of 50 cents each, so that's cost of goods $2. The buyer's into it for $21.55, and it is going free shipping. Now, in this listing, I decided to lot all 4 of these together because one of the lipsticks was damaged, and it looked like it was damaged during shipping, or maybe when it was in the store, somebody turned it open. And if you notice, the tip has been crushed, and I looked in here. It's the first thing I thought it might have been used, but I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick this up or not, but it was crushed on the very top. So I did disclose that in my listing. I did reach out to the buyer and let them know. I didn't hear anything back. So I did put it in the description, and I did put it in the photos. So we'll ship this out, and hopefully we don't get a return on this. Today is Tuesday, March 23rd. These are the items we have going out today. Sold 2 of these Pepto-Bismol. I picked up these at RA, Retail Arbitrage, Walmart clearance. I paid $1 each for these. This is going out for $13.31. And the buyer did pay shipping $14.50. So these must be going overseas. Next thing I have going out is this Funko Pop. It's a Cyborg Teen Titans Go. Picked this up at Walmart clearance as well. Paid $2.20 for it. And this sold for $15.09. And the buyer paid $14.25 for shipping. I believe this is being shipped to Canada. The next thing I have going out is I've talked about these Christmas dishes, and this just happens to be one of the last mugs that I have. This sold for $15.09, and the buyer did pay $8.47 shipping. This next item going out, I picked this up at my local thrift store. I'm not going to open it because I've already got it into a clear poly bag ready to ship. This is a Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's a woven throw blanket, more or less like a tapestry. Picked this up for $2 at my local thrift store, and the buyer paid $61.37, and they did pay $8.04 shipping. I do see a note on here, and the note from the buyer says, "Willing to pay extra for faster shipping, thank you." Since this is over a pound, I normally put in calculated and standard shipping, but if it's over a pound, usually because I'm in Missouri, it only costs me just a few cents more to send priority, so most things I will send out priority anyways. And by doing that, that allows me to get a lot more positive feedback. So this was a very big bolo. Just wish I can find some more. Today is Wednesday, March 24th. We've got 2 items going out so far. First thing we've got going out is this set of 10 knobs. I picked this up on RA clearance at Walmart. I paid $5, and the buyer paid $17.76, and they paid $10.26 shipping. So for this, I'm just going to put this into a flat rate envelope and send it on its way. And for this, I'm just going to put this into a flat rate envelope. The next thing we've got going out is this Brixton Hat. Picked this up at my local thrift store. I believe I've got about $3 into this. This hat sold for $23.10 and the buyer paid $4.90 shipping. Today is Thursday, March 25th, and these are the items we've got going out today. First item we've got going out is I sold these 2 bags of Baby Ruth. The buyer did buy 2 lots of these. That's a total of 4 bags. If you notice, I paid 75 cents for each bag, so cost of goods for this is $3. The buyer is all into this for $27.12, and it is going free shipping. Next thing that sold is I sold this Epson APS TO 69320. Bought this at my local thrift store. I'm into it for $1. I've already sold the other 2 off. Buyer reached out to me last night and I went and accepted an offer of $11.66, and it is going free shipping. Very light, probably about 4 ounces. The next thing I have going out is this set of 20 count holiday time mini light set. I did pick these up last summer at a garage sale. I believe I picked up about 5 or 6 of these. This single one sold for $8.85 and it is going free shipping. Again, this is pretty light, maybe 5-6 ounces at most. If you remember correctly, I did a video about a week back talking about RA and how to sell RA items, and that you needed to undercut your competition in order to be able to move the product. Well, this sold this morning. Picked this up at Walmart for $30 on clearance. They only had one. This buyer paid $81.57 and they did pay shipping. Shipping $16.50. And what I'm going to do with this is I did not have a box ready for this. I didn't think it would sell as quickly as it did. So I do have a box. I have a box from a shelf unit that I had purchased at Walmart. And so I'm going to put it, it'll fit in that box. It's a little big on either side, so I'll pad it. Shipping will cause the shipping to go over by a couple bucks, but that's fine. It's moved out of the store and we made pretty good profit on this. The last thing we have going out today is I sold these fins goggles. This is another RA item. I picked these up for $1 at Walmart. I am running a sale right now, so it did get caught up in my 15% off sale. These sold for $14.88 free ship. Again, pretty light. We'll go first class. Won't cost much to ship. Today is Friday, March 26th, and these are the items we have going out so far today. First item we have going out is another one of these Bioteens. Buyer paid $10.58 and it is going free shipping. Next thing going out is 2 of these. Picked these up on RA clearance. I'm into each of these for $2.50, so that's cost of goods of $5. These sold for $14.41 and the buyer paid $8.55 shipping. If you remember correctly, I picked these up on RA and I did a video on that, and I'll link it right up here. How to sell retail arbitrage. And in that, I talk about how to move quickly RA items. Today is Monday, March 29th, and these are the sales that we had over the weekend to go ahead and close out this week's of sales. First item we have going out is I sold 2 pairs of these Secret Treasures. They're nylons. The buyer paid $17.90 for 2 pairs, and each pair I'm into for $1 cost of goods. The total cost of goods is $2. These are pretty light, so I'll probably go ahead and just put these in a poly bag and ship these out. Next thing we have going out is another one of these bioteens. It's hair, skin, and nail health for women. So this sold for $10.71, free shipping. The next thing we have going out is one of these Queen 5 I Love You organic aloe-based lubricant. Not sure what it is. But into this for $1.10 on RA. And the buyer paid $22.32 and they are paying $15.75 shipping. So this is going international. The next thing that's sold is this vintage Georgia 1970 license plate. Picked this up on high bid. I paid, I believe it was about $6 for about 15 vintage license plates. This happens to be one of them that sold. This sold for $37.54 and the buyer did pay $5.65 shipping. The next thing going out is this 18-inch Bell mountain bike tire. Did pick this up on RA for $1. This sold for $8.56 and the buyer paid $8.04 shipping. Another item I picked up at my local thrift store are these doggy diapers. They are brand new sealed. Picked these up for $4 and the buyer paid $23.18, free shipping. These, if I remember correctly, I sold these before and I was able to put these in a padded flat rate envelope. Next thing going out is 3 bottles of these Rejuvenates stale fuel. It's basically a fuel stabilizer. I'm into cost of goods for these for $2 each, so that's total of $6. Did pick these up at Walmart clearance last fall. The buyer paid $38.96 and this is going free shipping. It's light enough to where I can actually get this to go first class, so it won't cost much to ship. Oh, just noticed. The buyer actually bought a quantity of 2 of these, so I've got to go get 3 more of these. So this will push it over first class and probably go in a padded flat rate envelope. Another item I picked up at my local thrift store. I'm into this for a cost of goods of $1. This is the last one. I've sold the last of them off. This sold for $8.56 and it is going free shipping. Again, this is very light. Go first class. I believe it's about $3.40 to ship. And the last item we have going out to close out this week's of sales is this Carl Edwards pennant. It is used. It does have holes in it. Did disclose that. I put very good pictures of it. This sold for $8.56 and the buyer did pay $4.95 shipping. So some of these I'll go ahead and roll up, but in this case here, I might actually go ahead and put it into some clear poly bags and sandwich it together in some cardboard. So those are all the sales for this week. I hope some of these items were helpful for you on items to look out for when you're out there sourcing. So until next time, keep picking. By doing that, that actually helps me and I get positive feedback. Today is Wednesday. The next thing we've got going out, we've got this Brixton hat going out. If you remember correctly, I picked these up on a high bid It was called something like Retail Arbitrage,